To fight what's happening in our country, we need you guys to get to the polls, to turn this motivation and this activism into civic engagement by voting. And we know that there are young people all over the country who are already symbols of this movement, who are trying to get people to vote. Emma Gonzalez, Jacqueline Corinne.
The world you're living in, and on top of that, you've got to deal with Instagram expectations.
Right. Trying to balance your real face with your Snapchat face can be really difficult.
We're here for you.
In this day.
Raise your hand high if you care about net neutrality. Everybody's hands were up, but hopefully by the end of this conversation, everyone's hands will be up. So, Commissioner Rosenworcel, first I want to start with you. You are a commissioner at the Federal Communications, Commission, because some people don't know what the FCC is. And so first of all, what is net neutrality? And then why is it important? Why is it something we should be talking about?
Well, net neutrality is internet freedom. It means you can go where you want, do what you want online, without your broadband provider getting in the way or making choices for you. And if you don't have net neutrality, your broadband provider can block websites, slow down your access to online services, charge you more for some services than others, and they could censor content online. And I don't think those are good things. And that's one of the reasons I think we need to keep net neutrality of the law of the land.
Absolutely. So we can give it up for that. So Maya, so why is net neutrality important to you? And then I want you to hit on this piece about a free and open internet. Why that is important specifically to the young people in this room.
So let me ask you a question. How many of you follow the hashtag Oscars so white? How many of you follow the hashtag Black Lives Matter? How many of you follow the hashtag all
Oh, she is, yes. Jessica Rosenworcel is now the only woman on the FCC committee.
I don't need you to sell me on reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix what I'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. We can't compete with all that. So
are struggles that affect everyone, that we are all touched by this. I mean, I can ask people sitting here today, how many of you have been touched by someone who has been affected by mental illness or substance use disorders? Can you please raise your hand? Exactly. That's why I chose mental health as my issue. It affects every single one of us. We know that 1 in 5 adults, 1 in 5 children are affected. That's just a statistic. When you actually look and you saw those hands raised up, you realize, oh, it's everybody. Right?
Really important to me to have role models, but also to look to a younger generation to find that purpose and need why I am working so hard, why, embracing courage and fearlessness was important because I knew there was a generation behind me looking up to me. And I think it's really great to have Leah here as one of the youngest people in the crowd and in the audience in the room to say, you know, we have to work so hard. We have to do everything we can to overcome any obstacles that are in our way because there's this next generation right behind us. And one of the greatest joys in my life has been working on the issue of violence.
Is the day good? Are you all having a good day? Is it heavy? Is it like a lot? Well, this will be a fun panel.
Just, you know, a drop there, a start. And then once you are on something, and I don't know what it is like for you guys, but I know for me on my show, because now we all know each other so much better, when just, it's always like little things when you have a moment to do something that feels more real or more natural and feels like it can be a better representation of what this is actually like. Like, this is so silly, but I wore a head wrap, you know.
It's important. People gotta know.
Yeah, which for me was like, you know, if I'm gonna go to bed, I wanna put a head wrap on because that's what I would do, especially if I'm comfortable in my relationship with someone. And it was, you know, for a lot of women online anyways, they communicated to me that that was like a big deal for them to see that because it feels honest. And so you're seeing something that really reflects yourself, and that's, you know, a smaller example based on like the greater storylines that these shows can tell. But it's just those little truths that I think are really lovely to touch on.
Everyone agrees.
Well, it's important to see yourself.
Ready? Music.
You say I'm low, kinda crazy. Said I've been tripping lately. I wanna know, baby, does that make me insecure? Mi amor, mi amor. Does that make me insecure? Mi amor, mi amor. Does that
We can, and then in Spanish, si se puede. All right? So let's go. Yes, we can. Si se.
You all good? Because I'm the last speaker of the day, and I want to make sure you're all still with me. We good? Thanks for being here. And thank you to Team Vogue for having me today. It has been such an amazing experience seeing folks here. Makes me even more passionate about the work. Simone Sanders, Amanda Stenberg, DeRay McKesson, and so many others. And tomorrow? Well, I know I'm excited for tomorrow's lineup too. But really, the summit isn't about the speakers. It's about you all. The folks in this room who refuse to embrace the status quo, who follow their passion every day, who think so far outside of the box isn't even square anymore. I know all of you identify